One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, Iowa, home of the Hawkeyes. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Missouri State Bears, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Bears will kick it away to start. On the move from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Iowa's offense will go on the attack first. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week, because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
Hey, they're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be...
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. There he goes. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Let's talk for a minute about Iowa. We start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Safe completion on the screen. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. And the Hawkeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On the move, it's Buckley. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Just a little off. Incomplete. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Makes the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on 3rd down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup. Accurate throw, they get paid.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They march 72 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Missouri State's offense will have its first possession of the game. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big time run back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Punt is on its way. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Gets it to him on the screen. Spins away from wide. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
I love this running back and the job he does once he has the ball in his hands on this screen pass. He was real patient. You got to allow these 300-pound offensive linemen to sort of collect themselves and stammer down the field and try to block some of these linebackers and DBs. And that's exactly what the running back did. Great job with patience.
Close one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. That's caught. It's Pickett. Corralled and blocked now by the defense. The Hawkeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. And the Hawkeyes have their offense in high gear. Right back to the well. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Oh, he's got into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeye! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Indiana is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point. But you take a look at the scoreboard, and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by 5 over Colorado State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Find my guys quickly, know my matchups, get them the football, let them do the rest. So many playmakers now in football. I'm trying to get it to him as fast as possible so he can do that. Right after the catch, make guys miss, make beautiful plays.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Good timing on the quick out. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on 3rd down. Bringing the heat. Pressure coming. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And I like teams that are aggressive. When offenses go empty and spread you out, you only got so many guys to protect your quarterback, and the linebacker comes through and hammers the quarterback and gets the sack.
The Bears decide to punt it away. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. The sure hands. It's Clement. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Hawkeyes come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They booted away on fourth down. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. We've reached the end of one, and as is tradition here in Iowa City, we take a moment to say hi to the children of the University of Iowa Stead Family Children's Hospital. Hello, kids. No matter how many times you see it, a moving moment here in Iowa between the first and second quarter when the entire crowd acknowledges the children across the way. Hope they enjoy the game as we continue in the second quarter. Now on the option. He'll toss it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Right back to the well. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Get it out on the screen. Still on his feet. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. He'll do it himself. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Bears come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. They'll give it to him again. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Bears kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. With the run on first and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Plucks it out of the air. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. It's our forced to settle for the field goal.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Looking for a crease, it's Buckley. Pushes ahead for a couple, they'll mark it at the 33. Got 3 on first down, it's 2nd and 7. Handoff to the lone back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Hawkeyes really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to run for it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Punt is in the air. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Reese. Breaks the tackle. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. It's a reverse. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. The play action fake. That's reeled in. It's Joyner. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Kinnick is having a connection fit to try to help the D on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. The Bears send out the punt unit. On his way back from the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. The give. Turning it on. Quick step and go. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. With that, he's got 101 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. The Hawkeyes just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Wide receiver going in motion. With jet sweep pass. Forced out of bounds. Good pickup there on the ground. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Pickett. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. Touchdown, Iowa! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, the quarterback had the matchup he wanted. His big tight end with that wingspan working against that defender in the end zone. Man, that QB will take that matchup all day.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Penn State is running away with things, and it's thanks in large part to an offense that's been firing on all cylinders. They're up by 20 over Marshall. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know. And that ball's free behind the line. Offense scoops it up and still going.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And the Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying to beat the D deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking for room. It's Joyner. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Grab near the marker. It's Reese. They'll immediately call timeout. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Here's a heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Oh, they're after him. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. The Bears will line up to punt it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Hands it off. Got the 1st down and more. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. They're going to ride this running back. Turns it on in midfield. Breaks into the open. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Hawkeye! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
This offense looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been dialing up here in the first half, they've had a lot of success with. You saw it on that last drive here at the end of the second quarter. Scoring a touchdown, they're going to be difficult to stop in the second half, and the defense needs to start making adjustments.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Iowa City. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to Duke Slater Field at Kinnick Stadium.
And the Hawkeyes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So here comes the Bear offense. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Joyner. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. And the Bears will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Wants to throw on first down. Makes a catch right in the middle of a danger zone. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Second down coming up.
Wants to fire on second down. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. Fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And on second down for this offense. Looking to fire. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Power football with the run. There he goes. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Joyner. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Joyner. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. The Bears will call on their punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Iowa has the ball back on offense. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. To the ground. He's got it again. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll leave it with him. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. The Hawkeyes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. The snap sets up to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Pickett. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. The give to the lone running back. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Finds his tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Looking to the big tight end. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Hawkeyes will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. So here comes the Missouri State offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get them. He's going for a big play downfield. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. Headed to the end zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
And they can't punch it in with a 1st down run, and the defense has 1 stop. Trying to pound their way in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. They got 0 push up front and they stopped him in the backfield. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. He splits the uprights. Are forced to settle for 3.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. The give to the back. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. To the air on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Moulton. Oh, he got loose. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Quick spin on the run. Oh, he's got some space. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll leave it with the lone back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Hawkeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll ride his man on the option. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll give it to the back. Smashes through the tackle. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. On the move. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa!
Game 1, you want to come out, put drive drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Michigan is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that's been clicking in every facet of the game. They're up by 21 over Western Michigan. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Using the quick game. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Joyner. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. On 4th down, going to the air. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Handoff to the lone back. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And the Hawkeyes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawkeye!
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Reese. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Bears are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to take a shot at this DB. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Iowa! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. So here comes the Missouri State offense. On the run, it's Joyner. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Fires to the middle. Complete to the right. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. They'll run this play from the pistol. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Unloads to the right. He makes a catch. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Off play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't work it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Quick handoff. Makes a man miss. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Hawkeyes with the 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Hawkeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. On the run, it's Buckley. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
That great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College.